Kingdom Hearts released in 2002 to the delight of Disney adults and Final Fantasy dwellers everywhere, and spawned a beloved series where waiting for the next game to come out involves going through all 5 stages of grief. You play as Sora, this spiky-haired, banana clown shoe-wearing, key-slinging sass master.
You're stupid!
Sora lives on Destiny Islands with his friends Riku, aka the silver-haired rival, and Kairi. Stop that. Their goal is to build a raft to explore different worlds, but before they set sail, their island is destroyed by the dark forces known as the Heartless, and your friends kind of just vanish. You get a massive key to swap people, and you soon run into Donald and Goofy. They inform you that your key is necessary to save the world and that you, and only you, have the potential to wield it. Successfully buttered up, Sora agrees to travel with Donald and Goofy. Your new objective is to traverse the different Disney worlds ranging from Halloween Town to Neverland to East High. Along the way, you'll find hot anime guys, sound effects that wake me up in a cold sweat, light! Not hot anime guys. A camera so close, it's basically up Sora's ass. Edge so sharp you could cut yourself. Nipples! Keys that fit in all the right holes. And tunes that you'll be singing for the rest of your days. Dun, 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 Now, it's time to take those giant clown shoes, pick a direction, and start walking. Now, where you're walking to won't always be very clear, and it can be quite easy to get lost in some of the world's borderline maze-like designs. Cutscenes and dialogue will be your friend here, but those mostly just give you a general direction to head in, and you're not gonna get a big ol' "go here to beat the game" sign. It'll be up to you to explore the world and find out where you're going. In between the story and wandering around like a child lost in a Dave & Buster's, you'll fight against the Heartless that are going around and infesting the worlds with darkness, ultimately destroying them. It's a good thing you have that giant metal pipe, sorry, keyblade, to bash these things into an unending coma. Rather than the turn-based Final Fantasy style gameplay at the time, Kingdom Hearts goes for a real-time action style where hitting X is the favored way to play. Of course, hitting X only allows you to perform the basic melee attacks, but along the way you will receive abilities that'll do a myriad of things. Whether it extends how many hits you can perform in a combo, lets you do cool flips and tricks, or when you just want to boogie. Beyond this, you'll unlock spells like Fire, Gravity, and Cure. Spells are usually the way to go when smacking things with the Keyblade just isn't doing it for you, and is personally my favorite way to play. However, the usage of spells is tied to your MP bar, and while it'll grow over time, you'll mostly only be able to fart out 1 or 2 blizzards in a single encounter. So while magic isn't very reliable at the start, while you get more powerful spells and a larger MP bar, you will start wiping out rooms of enemies at the press of a button. Circling back to Disney Worlds, your objective will usually contain helping out whatever Disney character comes crying to you about their problems, whether it's finding someone, wiping out the big baddie, or filing their taxes. Now, in order to make it from world to world, you'll have to fly around in the gummy ship. Now, the gummy ship segments are quite controversial as they're a pretty big pace breaker, and frankly, looking at it is a sin upon the eyes. But I believe you'll get out what you put into it. If you spend a bit of time creating your own ship and upgrading it as you collect gummy pieces, I think the gummy ship missions can be a pretty fun part of the game. Granted, as a newcomer, the gummy menu can be pretty confusing and unintuitive, but once you get the hang of it, you can make some pretty cool stuff. Oh, come on! Now that's all the main stuff that you have to do, but something that the series as a whole is pretty good at is all the side content. Throughout your journey, the Heartless you defeat will drop little chests holding materials, which you can use at the Moogle shop to synthesize powerful items and equipment and eventually forge the all-powerful Ultima weapon. There's also the Colosseum matches in the Hercules world, which matches you up against several waves of Heartless and even a few Final Fantasy characters to earn useful weapons, abilities, and spells. So make sure to check up on the Colosseum whenever prompted by Chip and Dale to get magnificent items such as this!
Ooh, you suck!
There's also a pretty impressive lineup of secret bosses to defeat after you beat the game, which also provides some pretty nifty equipment and abilities. And how could I possibly forget the best world in the game? The 100-Acre Wood. Throughout the worlds, you'll find torn pages to bring back to Merlin and Traverse Town to unlock new minigames in his book. It's pretty neat. You get to play mini games with Pooh, like Pooh Swing, stop Tigger from jumping on the carrots, a bunch of fun stuff, you know? It's just a bunch of fun things. So, while Kingdom Hearts can definitely show its age at times, it still holds up as one of the most influential and genre-defining games of all time. Just look at all the cameos Kingdom Hearts has had in different video games and TV shows lately. It will always have a special place in my heart, and I hope it'll have one in yours. Now, thanks for watching, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe in order to help me out.
Peace.